Math 7, Unit 8, Lesson 2, Part 1, Simplified Box and Whisker Plots, the Introduction. Okay, we've got graphical representations of data that we'll be going over in the next couple of lessons. Today we're going to focus on box and whisker plots. We will also be doing histograms. There are line plots and stem and leaf plots. We will see those as we move through future lessons a little bit. Okay, first with the box and whisker plot, it's important to understand where the parts are. First, we've got the lower extreme, also called the minimum. That's going to be the lowest end of the whisker. The upper extreme, the maximum, is the highest point that it reaches on the box plot. The median would be the middle of the box. Right here, the upper quartile is the top end of the box. And then we've got, it's also called the third quartile. And the first quartile is the bottom end of the box, also known as the lower quartile. Now the word quartile means that something is being cut into four pieces. So this is the minimum would be the 0th quartile. The lower quartile is the first quartile. The median could also be called the second quartile. The upper quartile is the third quartile, and the maximum would be the fourth quartile. So I can represent data in a simplified box plot. You need to understand there are 5 main parts to a box plot. There is the minimum value, which is the 0th quartile. There's the first quartile. It's greater than 25% of the data. Let me go ahead and show this picture. You need to understand that 25% of the data is in this section of the box plot. This is just a number line down here. So whatever that range is on the number line represents 25% of the data. The median is the second quartile, and it is bigger than 50% of the data. Q3 is the third quartile. It's greater than 75% of the data. And the maximum is the highest value. Now, realize that these 5 points cut the data into 4 pieces. Each piece contains 25% of the data. And there are 2 other things that you'll need to know how to calculate. The interquartile range, it's the size of the middle 50%. In other words, it's the size of the box. And you can get it by doing Q3 minus Q1. The range is the spread of the data. It is the length from whisker to whisker, all the way from end to end of the box. So one main idea here that you need to understand is that a box and whisker plot splits the data up into 4 sections of 25%. You should know where the minimum and the maximum are and what the meaning of this box being the middle 50%. That's it for the introduction. Thanks for watching.